to examine the efficacy of yoga practices and to develop yoga courses to solve the basic problems of the high-tech era. Recurring calamities like the cyclones, earthquakes, floods, train accidents, etc. has convinced the RSS to provide scientific disaster management training to its volunteers. The death and destruction caused by the Gujarat earthquake on 26 January 2001 and the tsunami in 2004 saw large-scale relief efforts undertaken by the RSS. In the case of Gujarat, the magazine India Today stated, "It is conceded by even their worst detractors that the RSS and the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, VHP, have been in the forefront of the non-official rescues and relief." This has led to an upsurge of goodwill for the Sangh Parivar. Trained volunteers with their expertise, skills and a shorter response time now have the ability to launch massive relief efforts in any part of the country in a coordinated and efficient manner. Within an hour of the tsunami striking the coast of South India, RSS Swayamsevaks started the recovery and relief work in Chennai, Nagapattinam, Cuddalore, Kanyakumari and Pondicherry. In the initial hours, hundreds of people were rescued and lives saved by volunteers who rushed the injured to hospitals. As the scale of the devastation became clear, so did the resolve of the RSS to reach out and help those affected. Temporary shelters and makeshift hospitals were set up. Drinking water was made available. Makeshift kitchens provided food. And clothing was distributed. In the course of the next few days, volunteers extricated 2,475 bodies from the debris and ensured that the last rites of the person were performed according to their religion. For the survivors of the disasters, long-term rehabilitation is essential. In the case of the Gujarat earthquake, Bhuj and its surrounding areas faced the largest number of casualties and destruction. RSS, along with Seva Bharati, took the challenge of rehabilitating more than 108 villages, of which 14 have been rebuilt from scratch. Like others, the Atal Nagar Chapredi village lay in rubble. The population of over 1,000 Hindus and Muslims rendered homeless.
After our village was destroyed by the earthquake, no organization volunteered to help us rebuild. But then Seva Bharati took the responsibility of rehabilitating us. In 2 or 3 years, they have resurrected our village, along with a hospital, community hall, Gram Panchayat, water and other facilities. As a result, we have started living a good life once again.
Seva Bharati has helped and provided us with a lot. They gave us hope where none existed. Even in our dreams, we did not expect to get such a well-built village.
A thrust area for the organization is to help re-establish Gujarat's educational infrastructure and to make it possible for families hit by the earthquake to send their children to school without additional financial pressures. To fulfill this goal, 70 schools were established by Seva Bharati in partnership with donors and the government. Seva Bharati has rebuilt the revered Lord Dutt temple in Kala Dungar, situated 90 kilometers from Bhuj towards India Bridge. A number of facilities have been added within the temple complex, including accommodation, a food area and canteen. In areas devastated by the tsunami, Seva Bharati has formulated a long-term strategy in close coordination with the local community, government agencies and NGOs to rehabilitate the population. A range of projects continue, including medical care units, schools, computer and tailoring classes for women and children, boat repairs, distribution of fishing nets, and setting up water purification plants with help from donors. Seva Bharati Tamil Nadu provides relief to 284 villages of the 376 affected villages. In the next few years, 178 of these will be rehabilitated with permanent homes.
Seva Bharati has not only made available safe drinking water, camps for medical treatments and schools for education, they have also provided us with temporary houses at present and will be constructing 800 permanent houses for us to lead a better and happy life.
Agriculture remains the mainstay of the Indian economy, and yet the majority of farmers and Vanvasis remain marginalized and poor. The underlying factor has been the absence of a holistic approach towards rural development, one that takes into account sustainable agricultural practices, alternative income-generating means, education for children, and empowerment of women. Keeping these broad parameters, the RSS has successfully evolved models for the integrated development of villages. In 1983, Vikas Bharati started work in Bishanpur and 11 surrounding villages in Jharkhand. Spearheaded by Ashok Bhagat and a group of trained engineers and scientists of the RSS and the ABVP, the project is using scientific and technological methods in close partnership with the local community for the development of this area. Vikas Bharati has taken up many projects, including the Bishanpur herbal medicine plantation. Here, farmers are introduced to new ways of supplementing income by growing herbs and medicinal plants. Agricultural experts and botanists visit and interact with the farmers, guiding them on plant selection and techniques to grow them. Along with this, Vikas Bharati runs vocational courses in handicrafts, carpentry, apiculture, welding and car repairs, etc. For the young, Vikas Bharati has set up a chain of schools. These, in turn, are linked to centers like Shram Niketan, where students from distant Vanvasi areas are provided with free board and lodging. Vikas Bharati also runs the Jatra Bhagat Ashram for handicapped children. Kalashmani Kumari faced a bleak future until she came here.
I have been living and studying here for the last 2 years. Before I came here, I used to crawl using my knees as I could not walk. But now I've had an operation and I can walk. We do many things here. We make soap, stitch, and after classes get over, we do other work.
Volunteers from the ashram travel to Vanvasi areas and convince parents of handicapped children to place them in the care of the ashram.
इस क्षेत्र के विकलांग भैया बहनों का स्थिति दयनीय देखते हुए मैंने सोचा कि इन बच्चों को
The condition of handicapped people in this area was poor, so we decided to start an ashram for disabled children for their education and medical treatment. 14 children have been operated and now they can walk with the support of a stick. 11 are currently admitted in Ranchi Guru Nanak Hospital.
A framework to transform rural and Vanvasi areas in India can be developed by studying models of successful projects like Vikas Bharati, which have combined economic growth, social justice and scientific technologies to uplift the fortunes of large communities. A number of other agriculture projects have also been taken up. Seva Bharati is running a vermiculture project in a village close to Tinsukia, where compost is generated using waste and other organic materials.
Vermiculture benefits us as we can get an additional income of 1,000 to 1,200 rupees per month.